Hey guys, welcome back to the Sniper and Chronicles. We're coming back at you with another Ratchet video. Okay, this time something a bit of a blast from the past, kind of I would say an important footnote in the history of Ratchets when it comes to mechanisms is this. This is a Durochrome number 699. Okay, these ratchets were made. They started making these in the mid 40s, and I think they went into like the mid 50s. They reached into. But before we jump into all that, let's take care of a little bit of business. And if you do me a favor and hit the subscribe and hit the like button, if you find any of this content at all helpful or entertaining, give me the HBO special. What's the HBO special? HBO special. Help a brother out special. Help a brother out. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I would really appreciate it. Okay, getting back to this. Yeah, like I said, this came out like in mid 40s to I think it lasted up into the mid 50s. Durochrome, also known as Durochrome or Duro Industro, was another name that these or that the company was known as. But this one is interesting in that, first of all, this is a very nicely done ratchet, and you don't see many like this as far as, especially the handle. The handle here, this part, the knurling here, is actually raised. You know how a lot of knurling is just, in other words, it's flat with the ends, the smooth ends. They did the extra machining on this to where this part in the middle here is actually raised, and then they machined these flat parts lower. So I don't know if you can see it there. The knurling actually sticks up from the rest of the handle, or the flat parts of the handle, which you don't see that often. Usually, like I said, you see knurling, it's as flat as the flat parts, but this, they did an extra step. And also the nice kind of what do you call this, angle here. It's very well done. And the knurling, it's like the line there is like perfect, and over here in the back the line is straight and perfect. No like weird knurling going over or under. You can see how nice that is. And I like this pretty rounded end also. That's a good amount of rounding here. Usually you see like a kind of a flat rounding, maybe a little bit rounded, but a little bit flatter. This one's like got a nice big bulb there as far as the rounding. And yeah, a pretty elegant looking ratchet. Okay, this mechanism, like I said, this kind of cutting edge, I would say, maybe, because this might be one of the first ratchets, or the first production ratchet, that actually had the two pawls. I don't know if you can hear that. Kind of two pawls offset, giving you like a double tooth count than you would expect from a regular ratchet, where it's just one paw. Be 1, 2, 3. This one has kind of like that teeter-totter, like one paw, next paw. You can hear it there. And the problem with this ratchet is giving it all that it's a nice ratchet, well done and well put together and well appointed. The problem here is that this ratchet cannot be taken apart. Can't be taken apart. It's if you know Duro Industro, they were popular for making these type of ratchets. This is a Wizard made for Western Auto, but this is very familiar for Duro Industro. This type of ratchet where it had an oil hole usually, and has the patent for this style of ratchet. These plates are pressed on. You can't remove them. So even though a lot of these, and this one in particular also, has a very nice mechanism, and it still feels very smooth and nice, but no telling what's going on inside, because if anything broke on this, you would have to warranty. They would have to give you a new ratchet. They couldn't take this apart or give you a kit or anything to repair it. It's pretty much done. So that's actually, that patent is also here on this patent numbers. The first patent is for, I guess, for that method of the pressed on plates, which this one has. This plate here and this plate here, they're pressed on, can't be removed. And the second, the 239 patent, that's the patent for this mechanism, this particular mechanism. It's pretty interesting. And let me see, I'll take this off. The most you can do on this is take off the switch with this screw. It screws, the screw holds down the switch. That's what the screw looks like. Also, very nice tolerances, very tight switch. It doesn't easily come off. You can see it there, how nice. It's a square end on the switch and a square hole on this the star here of the switch, and very nice put together, no gaps. Very tight tolerances there. Well, this is what it looks like. It's just a piece and a screw, and this is as far as you're gonna get, as you can go in this, to take apart this ratchet. It feels pretty good. I don't hear anything broken or any bad teeth or anything. It sounds like it should. They don't even have a hole here to where you can put oil in. I guess you can just, what I did, I just seeped some WD-40 inside of it through these the slits here on the side. They put a little droplet in the pipette and it seeps in, and I put a good amount in there, and I kind of dapped it to get the residue out, and it didn't come out too bad. It was kind of blackish, but not crazy, like not really gooey. It was pretty much just WD-40 with a darker hue to it. So it seems like it's okay inside. Here's the patent for this particular ratchet mechanism. Is 2395681. And if you want to take a look at this mechanism, you can go and check out the patent, and you can see what's inside. I would be very curious to open this up and take it apart by force, but unfortunately that would mean I would pretty much destroy it or make it look really, really bad. And I don't know, it looks like a really nice piece to me, so I'll just keep it the way it is. And if I need to see it, what's inside, I'll just take a peek at the patent drawings to see what making it tick. It's the ball detent, and it looks pretty nice, pretty well centered. And to put this back together, quote unquote, you just put the switch back on, and you just put the screw back in. Don't go crazy because you don't want to strip anything, and something like this you're not going to be using it every day anyway. So let me see, switches, and that's the other side. You can hear the pulse going tick tock, going from one pawl to the other. Pretty cool. This design or this concept was done really well by Williams. A few years later, in the 50s, they started making the double dual pawl round head ratchets, and those, they had a long run with that. That was a pretty popular ratchet, and to this day people really like those ratchets. And yeah, they lasted from the 50s, and I think they went into the 90s when Snap-on bought them up, and I think for a few years they were still making those double pawl round head like B52 ratchets, which were a lot more popular than this. But this was kind of the trial balloon for this style of ratchet. Didn't take off for industrial Duro, but it did sow the seeds, so to speak, to other manufacturers that took the idea and made it a lot more popular. Okay guys, that's all I got for now. Until next time.